Well, hello there, Taurus. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about August. August is going to have 4 columns and 3 rows, as per usual, because we only have 4 weeks. I want to talk to you briefly about where I am. I'm in Washington State, and I am in an Airbnb, so I have my hosts living above me. They're going to be doing what they do, and they'll be talking and walking and stuff like that. And I can't control any of that. So they're going to live like people, and I'm going to let them do that. And we'll just work through it. Okay? Cool. So I have, of course, had a tiny bit of technical difficulties. So a lot of things are already in place. Okay? The candle is already lit. And not a special smell or scent or vibe. It just brings good energy to the situation. It gives me a point of focus, right? And then I have your card for the month. We have Air Spirit, which is knowledge. And this card is terrific. It speaks very much to, well, air is the element that goes with swords, right? And so we want to think about the knowledge and the intensity that comes with that. Forethought, foreknowledge. It's good. We like this very much. This is a really very elemental card. It also speaks of flow and going with it, being aware of what's going on around you, and working through those bits and these pieces in everybody's life, right? There may be trouble within the given month that is needing you to pay attention to all the details, because that is your message for the month from my better angels. We want you to pay attention to the details and take note of what's going on, so that you can use your air spirit here to, it can be, pardon me, but air spirit's funny because it can be very pleasant, or it can be very invasive and intense. So we want to remember that tornadoes are air. We want to remember that hurricanes are air. And, you know, they're part of what created the Grand Canyon. Not just water, but air. So there's a lot of intensity that can come with air, along with swords, right? So I want you to just sort of take that all in and figure out how that fits for you, because you are a part of this reading. It is not just me, it is you too. Be a part of the process, and it's okay. Of course, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like it, comment below, do your thing. Let's go ahead and look at the cards that were pulled for your overview, and we'll get into it, all right? So here we have all the cards for this particular time frame here. Let's go ahead and pull these up a little further. Okay, so let's talk about the first week of August, the 4th through the 10th. So in the 4th through the 10th, there's this. You're absolutely going to be using your better judgment at this time. So this is good news. We want you to step into it, get all the facts, and use all those facts to help you make better decisions about what's going on, all right? This is going to be very important for you this particular week, okay? We will be going in depth on this week at the end of this video, all right? So not to worry. There will be more information coming. The Four of Wands showing that the foundation of your ideas isn't, or your knowledge isn't really going to be helping you this particular week. So you're going to be getting into areas where you don't have any knowledge, okay? New stuff is happening, but your gut will be helping you, and your well, the idea of your knowledge will be helping you because it's not really your intuition when we're doing judgment. Judgment is based on things you've lived through more so than what you've learned in school, okay? That's what's going on there. So keep that in mind. Also, the Page of Cups is here, reminding you that being a little bit playful, but also information about things that you care about are coming to you, okay? So be open to hearing new information. as well. So you've got all kinds of good things happening here, and we want you to stay open to the possibilities this week. It looks like a hunting and gathering information kind of week. So this is good, right? The next week over, the sun. Perfect. The sun shows you're starting. You're going to get going on something where you don't have all the answers. So you're going to have to ask some questions, be in the I don't know vibe. And I really like that for you. Being open to being not the smartest person in the room in the moment, but asking all the questions. You only have about a week to ask all those questions, and it's going to be really great to ask those questions, take those notes, and then get busy with it, right? The Five of Cups showing that indeed, let's see, there is new information that will be blocking you, because normally the memories of your past relationships are on point and everything else, but these memories of your past relationships are actually going to be blocking you this week because it's in the blocking department, right? Things that, where you are, what's blocking you, what your solution is, all right? So now again, the Eight of Swords is here as your solution for this week. And the Eight of Swords is always about how we need to get ourselves unstuck. So I feel like you're starting something new. You have good information coming to you where you don't have all the answers. Old relationships and memories of old relationships are blocking. And now you have to get yourself unstuck from the situation. Maybe you've become too connected to the old relationship memories and can't get beyond that. Maybe you have to work with somebody who you have a preconceived notion of, and now maybe they'll be different, and maybe we have to let go of that preconceived notion so that we can move forward and claim our power. There's also the concept that getting stuck in our power, needing to look at it from another person's point of view and see if you can't fix it. Fix your idea to be a little bit more like who they are, and then move forward from there, all right? So we'll get more on this next week, right? I'll do this week and then next week. Following week is the 18th through the 24th. And the 18th through the 24th is all about movement. So we are definitely getting going. So I feel like this is you getting the paperwork organized. This is you walking the space and getting your pardon me, getting your personnel figured out, all right? So, and now this is you starting. And we're like, okay, here we go. Let's do it. Pa-pa. Movement, change, everything is happening. Some of you will be moving your house, some will be moving your jobs, but some of you are just going to get going on a given project that was due to start, okay? So this is good news. Love it. Letting something go isn't really going to be on the list, so you're not going to be able to let anything go right now. You can't do any major personnel changes. You can't do any you're not going to be in a position to do things that you had planned to do, releasing stuff, throwing things away that no longer serve you, physical stuff, ways of thinking, personnel, or even the job itself. You can't quit right now, okay? So forget about quitting. There's no quitting in this situation, and you can't let anything go right now. Everything might have a purpose, so just kind of hang on to that thought, all right? Now the Knight of Wands is here, showing that you will be fighting for your ideas, though. So even as you're not able to get rid of whoever's possibly a stumbling block in your situation, you are indeed going to have to kind of deal with it, all right? And stand up for what you want and stay on it. Otherwise, that person might just freelance their way into a situation, right? So you're going to have to stand up for who you want and what you want in this situation this particular week, okay? Now, the final week of August, the 25th through the 31st, we have the Four of Pentacles. The finances are finally, first checks are coming through. Yay! And your finances are starting to square up, so good news. Whatever you were fighting for financially is starting to work out, okay? So good for you. Well done. things you did in the beginning of the month. All right. Charity is blocked. So we're not in a place where we can just hire people because they said, oh, please hire me. So no, you're really in a position where you can't do any of that kind of stuff. You're going to have to, you know, the most you could do at this time is clean out a closet or a garage. You cannot possibly give out money or do anything serious, like hand out jobs to people who haven't earned them. That's not possible, okay? You are in a good position personally, but you're not in a position to help other people right now, okay? So just sort of let that be what it is and know that the foundation of your heart is getting stronger, okay? So the fact that you care, care enough to care that you can't do the giving, that's good news. In the past, you may have had situations where you didn't care that you couldn't help, but now you feel badly that you can't help. And that's good news. It says something about the character of the person who wants the help as well. There's going to be possibilities here that are going to be over the top good, okay? So let's go ahead and set these aside as we do, all right? We'll save them for other videos. And I didn't mention our group message, but there's a group message for all 12 signs for this month. And we need to come together. You know where you are, you know what you're doing, and you know what's going on. So you'll know when all 12 signs, I mean literally everybody needs to come together in some area of your life. Don't be alarmed by it, don't be upset by it. Just kind of get on board, right? It's good when we get on board. Because the us as individuals is not as strong as us all together. That's the problem, and that's the situation. So we need to come together as a group and take care of that. All right. Now I did forget to, of course, meditate on these cards for you. I apologize in advance. Father, Mother, God, star brothers and sisters, angels, guides, please guide Taurus for the week of August 4th through the 10th. Thank you. A lot of what your cards look like are very much so feeling like work related for some of you. And I know that won't be the case for everybody, but it's certainly very much so a work related vibe that I was getting. So take it as it resonates and leave the rest. As they say, this is not a one-to-one reading, of course. So let's go ahead and get these cards. Father, Mother, God, star brothers and sisters. Guide Taurus for August 4th through the 10th. I don't even need to do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and lay out these cards to add a little extra detail. I forgot to mention that we're using all new decks. All new decks are here. Your air spirit card came from the Sacred Forest Oracle, okay? That's from the Sacred Forest Oracle. And all of the cards are going to be in the description box below, so don't be alarmed, you won't miss anything. These are the magical Nordic Tarot, these ones up here. They were a gift from my sister. Thank you, Carol. And of course, this is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. And we'll have the Animal Dreaming Oracle cards at the very end, all right? So, yes, we will continue this situation. Don't be alarmed, all right? New decks are always fun. It changes the whole energy and makes things fun. I like to have a little fun, don't you? So let's talk about this. We were talking about your judgment and wanting you to have your judgment on point as you're sort of getting your paperwork together, right? We felt very strongly that you're just really getting things going, right? We're in that mode. We grabbed the Hermit card, telling you that, yeah, no, while you're getting your judgment together, you may not need to have anybody else telling you what to do. Okay? So hanging out with other people and letting them go, oh, but what about this? And oh, but what about that? I'm like, dude, I'm trying to think. So Taurus, don't be alarmed by that. And remember that you're paying attention to detail this month. So no doubt that while paying attention to detail, having a lot of outside influential words coming your way is going to be very difficult to deal with. The foundation of your power is getting stronger the more you spend time alone, okay? You're going to have, this is the Four of Swords. You are definitely in a position to make yourself stronger if you spend time alone. Wonderful. Fabulous. Love that. This card here is talking about the Four of Wands. This is where you're blocked. Remember, we talked about the foundation of your school learning not really being too helpful in this moment. A lot of what's going on will be from life experience here. So you're going to use your life experience to get you where you need to go. Okay? Very cool. The Tower is blocked, so things will not be falling completely apart or together this week. So that's pretty good. I mean, they're at least at status quo. They're going to stay in the air. Everything is up in the air right now, literally, meaning that it's not going to be settled. Nothing is quite settled yet. You're working on it, and that's good news. The Star card letting you know that, nope, it's blocked. You are not done with the hard work yet. So be aware that things have not settled out yet, and you have room to wiggle, but also you have work coming up, okay? The Page of Cups showing that, yeah, new information about something that you care about will be coming down the pike. So don't turn your phone off. You can just let it go to voicemail, right? You'll still get the information, and that's cool. While you're spending time alone, taking care of what you need to take care of, you'll be getting new information that'll help you, all right? Eight of Pentacles showing there is physical work to do. Don't be alarmed by it. Just kind of get into it. I feel like whatever this physical work is something maybe like a home project you're trying to get done before you get back to work at your regular job, okay? Do that stuff. It won't even take a lot of thought. It'll be something you can actually do on your own and feel very good about. It's going to be great. And of course, new information will be coming down the pike about something that you're going to be in charge of. So you're getting new information about ways to manifest more power in the situation. So you are definitely gathering up information. I love this. I feel like information here information here from you and your better judgment. Awesome. Perfect. And this is just the way it is, you know? There's stuff to do, and you're going to get busy with it, and you're going to finish something up before you get started on the next thing, okay? I really like that for you. That's really cool. Finish one project before you start another. Fabulous. I love that. Good news. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use this Animal Dreaming Oracle deck to get you an animal for the month, because that's kind of, I'm doing this now. Once a week you'll get a new animal. It's kind of cool because it helps figure out with new information what's going on for you. Excellent, right? So here we go. We're going to pull one for Taurus for August 4th through the 10th. That's the one. All right. So we're going to set these cards aside. And you got the emu for endurance. That makes so much sense to me. With this work here, you have to get busy doing all that stuff. Hurry up fast. But you also have to do all this stuff, which is mental thinking and processing of information so that you can get yourself together. And then you have more information coming in that's going to help you. You're going to need to process and get that going on. It's going to take a lot of endurance for you to get there. Emus are so fast and crazy that, yeah, they're all about enduring, okay? So hang in there, do what you need to do. Look, he's got the infinity symbol. I love that. So good. Very magician-y, right? But keep hold of this guy in your heart and know that if he can do it, anyone can do it, right? So you've got this, Taurus, for sure. Now, I think you need a pocket full of rocks. Let's get you some rocks. Yeah, we're still doing that. That part hasn't changed. I didn't even change the rocks. Yay! they're good the way they are. So let's just see what we have. All right. We have obsidian, we have aventurine, and we have black amethyst. All right. So with these three rocks, black obsidian, or obsidian basically, it does come in many colors, so we'll just go with it. So black obsidian is here to suck all the negativity out of you and out of your situations and out of the whatever's going on around you. You're going to really want that in your pocket this week, so that even as you're working and doing your thing and getting all this information, you want to keep yourself on a positive note and on a positive side. This stone will help with that. It'll keep you thinking positive thoughts. And if other people come towards you or with you, they're not going to have any negativity towards you at all. So they're going to be the ones who are thinking positive thoughts and helping in any way they can. All right. Aventurine is the vision from your higher heart coming through for you. This speaks, and of course your black amethyst is all about the shadow side of your higher visions, right? So the shadow side of your higher visions is showing you what your higher visions have to say, plus what's on the backside, right? What is the downside? What is the negative side? But truly, there is no negative side. It's just a shadow side. So even our darkest thoughts and our darkest worries and our darkest concerns have some basis in reality, as well as some basis in help and healing too. So we need to look at them once in a while and see how they are and what's going on with them, and work them out. Well, your judgment is in play. I like that. Also, of course, we talked about being in hermit mode and being able to discern which things were useful, which things weren't. So you're doing the hemming and hawing about who your personnel will be, et cetera, and what's going on with that. So while all that's going on, you want to stay in perfect control with the Four of Swords. Good news. I love this. This is going to be a great set of stones for you. All right. So carry these around, and they will help you maneuver this situation. Do try and get yourself a little alone time so you can be yourself. All right. And I'm going to set these stones down right here. You don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to, but you can, and they will help you. If you want to carry something else, by all means, leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you're carrying and how it's helping you. And if you want to carry these, tell me how those are helping too. All right. So, and then once again, if you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that now. Don't want you to miss a single thing. I do these readings once a week so that you'll have an idea what's coming up for the next week. All right. And you'll be better prepared. That's my whole thing. I do hope that this video finds you well, Taurus, and we will talk next week, the 11th through the 17th. Thank you.